If you're considering relocating to the Nashville area, chances are schools are pretty high on your list of priorities, because for many families, education could be the driving force, not only in which city you look at, but which part of the city you choose to live in. So it's well known in this area that Williamson County, which is the county south of where Nashville is, which is in Davidson, is a fabulous public school district with a lot of the top tier schools being recognised nationally. But what happens if you're looking at private schools? Now, in this video, I'm going to do a deep dive into the 6 heavy hitter private schools in Nashville. I'll discuss the pros, the cons, and all the information you need, but you're not going to be reading on their websites. Ensworth is a non-denominational, co-educational private school serving grades K through to 12, and it has 2 campuses. The lower and middle school are housed at the Red Gables campus, which is more in a central Nashville location, while the high school is out on the west side of Nashville. Tuition for the highest grade is just under $42,000, which makes it the most expensive of the schools that I'm covering today. A hallmark of Ensworth High School is the Harkness table method. So this is when each of the classrooms in the high school have one big round kind of circular oval shaped table where the teacher and all the students kind of sit round together, rather than your traditional classroom setting where individual desks are facing the front. So this is designed to encourage participation, face-to-face discussion, and a lot of the Ensworth alumni have said that this has prepared them really well for a college environment. In addition, the high school recently opened up a cutting-edge creative technology centre, which was equipped with a digital media lab, a broadcast studio, a robotics arena, an engineering workspace. It really is a very modern, amazing place where it combines creativity with technology, preparing the students for the world as it's changing. In addition to all this, the athletics program is very strong across all grades. The high school has a full-size swimming pool as part of their facilities, and they have a very strong arts program as well. The high school campus is absolutely stunning. It's expansive, it's relatively new, and it's really comparable to what you'd find in a college. It's beautiful. Having said that, the fact that Ensworth has a kind of split campus system, with the lower and middle school campus being in the centre of Nashville and the high school being on the west side of Nashville, does kind of come with its pros and cons. A downside is if you have children in different grade levels, it can be a real pain logistically trying to get one from one school and one from another. Now, there is a bus that goes between the two, but obviously if you miss the bus in the morning or in the evening, that causes problems. And at the time of day you're doing the commute, it's a decent 20 minutes between the 2 campuses. Also, it makes the school more expensive because they're having to double up on a lot of the things that other schools don't. For example, canteens, facilities management, security. They have to have 2 sets of each to cover both campuses. So it's maybe no surprise Ensworth is the most expensive of the schools we're looking at today. That said, one of the advantages is whichever grade level your child is in, that campus is specifically designed for them. You're not in some K through 12 catch-all arena. It really is a purpose-built space specific to the age they're at, and that's a big plus too. University School Nashville, which is commonly known as USN, is a co-ed, non-denominational school serving grades K through 12, and it's the closest to downtown Nashville. It's located right next to Vanderbilt. The highest grade tuition is just under $34,000 a year. So University School Nashville is known for its progressive approach to education, its academic rigor, and it's really got a focus on diversity and inclusion. According to niche.com, University School Nashville is the 2nd best private school in Tennessee with an overall grade of an A+. The fact University School of Nashville has more of an urban location definitely gives it more of a collegiate city feel compared to the other private schools we're discussing today. And I'm not sure if this is the reason why, but I just get the feeling that socially the school is out on its own a little bit more. So to expand on this, when I talk to the children of my friends or clients that attend some of these private schools, whether it's Ensworth or Franklin Road Academy or MBA or Harpeth Hall, they often know each other, and the students often move in the same circles, whether it's attending each other's games or dances or arts performances. You often hear of kids saying, oh, I was hanging out with kids that went to this school or went to that school. And I don't often hear University School Nashville mentioned in that. Now, like I say, this could just be a unique experience that I have, that those children aren't mentioned. And this isn't anything negative, but it's just something to bear in mind if the dynamics of social circles are important to you. Montgomery Bell Academy, which is better known locally as MBA, is an all-boys private school serving grades 7 through 12 in Nashville. It was founded in 1867 and it's one of the oldest and most academically demanding private schools in the state. Tuition for the highest grade is just over $39,000 for the year. The school is non-denominational and definitely has a more traditional vibe, placing a strong emphasis on values, honour and leadership. A fun fact for you, the playwright who wrote Dead Poets Society attended Montgomery Bell as a child. It's also known for producing graduates who go on to careers in politics, law and business, and has a very tight-knit alumni network that spans generations. Niche.com gives the school an A+ rating and cites the wide range of AP courses and strong college counselling. MBA is another school with an absolutely incredible campus, which includes the H. Frank Burkholder Wellness Centre. Now, this was just completed a few years ago, and it's a really incredible, massive, state-of-the-art athletic and wellness centre. The school performs very well in sports, particularly in football, cross-country, and pretty much all competitive sports. Beyond sports, the school offers a very strong debate programme, robotics, and the performing arts, where it often pairs up with its sister school, Harpeth Hall, not only for theatre productions, but also for social events and dances. While MBA is traditional in many ways, and I've also heard it jokingly said that MBA actually stands for Mummy's Boy Academy, the students that I've met from MBA have overwhelmingly been respectful, well-spoken and real gentlemen. So the culture may lean traditional and old school, but it certainly produces confident, capable young men with a real sense of responsibility. Our fourth school today is Harpeth Hall Academy, which is an all-girls school, non-denominational, serving grades 5 through 12, located in the Green Hills area of Nashville. It was founded in 1865 and it has a long tradition of academic excellence and leadership development. Tuition for the highest grade is $38,600 per year. The school is known for its rigorous academics, offering a wide range of AP courses and maintaining pretty small class sizes. Harpeth Hall sits on a 44-acre campus, also with excellent facilities, including a large athletic and wellness centre, a dedicated arts complex and modern classrooms. The school often collaborates with Montgomery Bell Academy, which is unofficial brother school for theatre productions and social events. And famous Harpeth Hall alumni include Reese Witherspoon and singers Amy Grant and Kesha. Niche.com has awarded Harpeth Hall an A+, and overall, it just has a really strong reputation for creating a very empowering environment for the young ladies of Nashville to thrive. Father Ryan High School is a co-educational Catholic high school serving grades 9 through 12, located in the Oak Hill area in Nashville. It was founded in 1925 and it was the first racially integrated high school in Tennessee. Tuition for the highest grade is $27,500, which makes it the least expensive, still expensive, but the least expensive of all the schools we're looking at today. And another unique factor about Father Ryan, it is the only school which offers discounts if you have multiple children attending, which can be a big help. I mean, it all adds up. The school is deeply rooted in Catholic values, emphasising faith, knowledge and service, and the school's identity as the Irish reflects its strong historical ties with Nashville's Irish American Catholic community. And though the school is named officially after Father Abram Joseph Ryan, a Catholic priest and poet, The nickname Irish has endured as a proud symbol of resilience and shared heritage, and you'll see it everywhere on campus, from student t-shirts to athletic uniforms, serving as a unifying piece of school culture and tradition. Father Ryan's 40-acre campus includes top-tier athletic facilities, including the Jim Correll Alumni Athletic Centre, and the school offers 37 visual and performing arts courses and has a very well-regarded band programme which has played at national events, including, I think, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. With very strong academics, competitive extracurriculars, and a strong faith-based environment, Father Ryan offers a very balanced and community-oriented high school experience. And finally, our sixth school is Franklin Road Academy, which is also commonly known as its initials, FRA. It's a co-educational independent Christian school serving pre-K all the way through to 12th grade. Now, despite what the name suggests, Franklin Road Academy is not located in the city of Franklin, but it's actually situated in Oak Hill neighbourhood in Nashville, just off Franklin Pike. But understandably, that causes some confusion. Established in 1971, the school has a strong Christian focus, and the highest grade tuition is just under $32,000 per year. The 62-acre campus features state-of-the-art facilities, including a 2,000 square foot innovation lab and the Weicker Centre, which houses dining, athletics, as well as classroom spaces. Beyond academics, Franklin Road Academy emphasises spiritual growth and service. Students participate in regular chapel services as well as community service projects. The school very much appeals to families looking for a Christian-based education in a more close-knit, community-oriented environment. And that location just off Franklin Pike is a real plus as well. So those are the 6 what I call heavy hitter private schools in Nashville, located in Davidson County. They're the kind of most expensive, the highest student number, the most established, the most well-known, kind of whatever the superlative is. But here are a few final thoughts on private schools based on my experience of helping families relocate here for the past 15 years. The first one is that even with these schools' costs, and they are by no means insignificant, these schools have very limited openings. Often families will move here and they will kind of explore all the options in terms of school, and they look at it as if, which school do we want to pick, which is a very kind of logical thought process, but often those schools may not have capacity or may not have openings. I've known families that wait several years to get one or more than one child into a specific private school. So it certainly helps if you can stay flexible, have a plan B, and don't get too emotionally attached to one particular school, because if things don't go in your favour, that could definitely throw a spanner in the works. And secondly, where your child or children go to school will likely influence where you choose to live. Now, I've worked with plenty of families who say, oh, they don't mind driving for the right school. But the reality of doing 45 minutes, an hour each way every day gets old really fast. And most of these schools do have buses that pick up from certain spots in the morning, but they don't at night. And the other thing with the bus pickups, they tend to be incredibly early because the buses have multiple pickups. The children can be on the bus for an hour and a half in the morning before they even get to school. So that's something else to consider. So when you're moving to Nashville and you're considering schools and private schools, you really do need to give it a lot of thought, because most of these schools, or all of these ones today, are in Davidson County. If you've got other children that you're going to be in the public school system, you're going to be looking at Williamson County. So if you need help navigating all of this, let me know. I'd love to help.